Good morning, friends. It's your boy Jake, the self-proclaimed self-made man in progress. Today I want to talk to you about investments. It'll be kind of a long video. So if it doesn't all fit on some of the social media, please go to my YouTube site, Self-Made Man in Progress, or even later today it'll be posted on my website, selfmademaninprogress.com. Take a look at it, and please leave me a note about what you think. Like I said, today I want to talk about investments. Many of us make investments for something for the future, hoping that it will, we invest in the stocks, hoping it will generate some income for us for a more comfortable future. Or we invest in material things. We invest in a new roof for our house, hoping it will protect our house longer and, our house will actually last longer. We invest in high performance products for our vehicles, hoping they will perform better. But how much do we actually invest in ourselves? With each of those investments, there is what's called an ROI, return on investments. Now, there is a positive and a negative return on investments. If you invest in a much cheaper shingle or look for the cheapest person to put the shingles on your house, it may not protect your house as well as you hoped, and your house may not last as long as you hoped. If you go with the cheapest mechanic or you go with the lesser product for your vehicle, your vehicle may not perform as well as you hoped. So there is also a negative return on investments. This runs true with you investing in yourselves. What you invest in yourselves, you are going to get a return on investments, whether it be positive or negative. Now, if you put good quality time into yourself, if you really invest even 30 minutes a day into your self-improvement, into reaching a goal, that 30 minutes a day dedicated to that would yield a positive return on investments. But if it's something that you just kind of do when you think about it, or when you're in the mood, or when you can get the motivation to get up out of the chair and go work on yourself, you're going to get a negative return on investments. If your idea of self-improvement is physical fitness, so you go to the gym today and tomorrow you don't feel like it. Now you're sore or a little stiff from yesterday, but that's all you've got. All you are is sore. You don't have improved health. You're just sore. So that's a negative return on investments. However, if you go to the gym today and spend 30 minutes, and then tomorrow make yourself get up and spend another 30 minutes, and you do that every day, you're going to yield a positive return on investments. You're going to start noticing a better physical health, and with better physical health automatically comes better mental health. I swear to it. So today is the last day of the second month in 2021. What have you done so far? Anything at all? Has there been any work toward self-improvement or work toward a goal? And has it been consistent? Think about 10 years ago. If you look back 10 years, can you say there's something you wish you had done? Do you regret not doing something 5 years ago? Last year, starting something? Where would you be now had you started that and stuck with it 10 years ago? Are you going to still be saying that again at the end of this year? In a year from now, 2 years, 10 years? Are you still going to be saying that? I encourage each of you to visit a nursing home and just start idle conversation with some of the elderly people living in a nursing home. You're going to hear stories of regret. Now, these aren't stories of things they regret doing. It's going to be stories of things they regret not doing. So, in a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, are you going to regret not doing something? We've all done something that we look back and wish we had not done, but how much do we truly regret it? If you did something and you learned from it, and it made you a stronger person or a better person because you learned from that mistake, if it was, then that was an improvement. Then that's something you shouldn't regret. But if you look back and say if I would be in this place in my life had I started doing this, then you probably will regret doing that. Several years ago, I wanted to learn to play guitar. So I got a guitar, I got a starter kit, and I learned to play 3 songs. Star Spangled Banner, Hallelujah, and Amazing Grace. And it was tough for me to stay consistent and pick it up 30 minutes every day. And right now, I regret not doing that. I would be a much better player. Now, I'm trying to get myself focused and get back on that again. A lot of obstacles, and I've talked about obstacles. You have to work through the obstacles, and I'm going to be working through the obstacles to get back on track, because I don't want to live with that regret that I didn't learn to play guitar. So start investing in yourself. Start working toward a positive return on your investments, and don't regret 10 years from now not getting started working on yourself. Because like I said, right now, where would you be had you started working on yourself and stayed consistent 5 years ago? This is your boy Jake, Self-Made Man in Progress. Please visit my YouTube site and my website. Let me know what you think. Have a good day.